that gave birth to the Word Bearers Ministries. Pastor Fakile leads other ministers on the Word Bearers weekly broadcast on Facebook, which has a wide reach and is still growing. Our host is happily married to his sweetheart, Olufemi, and they are blessed with wonderful children. Ladies and gentlemen, the Word Conference 2020 host, please welcome Pastor Thomas Fakile. Thomas Adekunle Fakile, trained as an engineer from the University of Middlesex, and also
that we're having. We thank God for the grace and mercy that we have enjoyed from Him. Just quickly want to sort of have a chat with us as we go into our first session today. That will be handled by someone that I've come to respect so much for the gift of God upon our life. We just want to share with you that our coming together, we have a sole responsibility as people of God to open the Word of God so that people can understand it, so that they can internalize it. And as they internalize the Word of God, they can teach it, they can preach it, and proclaim it to other people. So they can, in turn, open up the Word of God. They can understand it, they can internalize it, they can teach it, they can preach it, and then they can proclaim it so that others can do the same thing, and we can have it going on over and over and over again. It is a real privilege to be connected at this particular time with every one of you online right now. With a multitude of people with the gift of God upon their lives, it is a weight and a burden that I feel that it's a responsibility upon every man and woman of God that is online this evening, of which we want to show gratitude to God for what He has done, show gratitude to God who has called us to handle such a high responsibility. And as carriers of the burden, I want you to understand that it is not a small thing to be given such a responsibility. We have come not as people that are already full, but we have come as people of God that are still yearning to be filled by the Spirit of God, by the understanding of the Word of God. It is an honor to be here with you. But before we start, let me share this video with you. Just please pay attention, and then I'll come back, and then we'll speak just for a brief moment after the video. Thank you very much. God bless.
Welcome to the magnificent Tower of Pisa, perhaps more commonly known as the Leaning Tower of Pisa. This 56-meter high tower is world famous, not only for its beauty, but mainly for its heavy tilt. But why is the tower leaning the way it does? I'll tell you that in just a minute. The Tower of Pisa was built as part of the Piazza dei Miracoli and is the piazza's third oldest structure after the cathedral and the baptistry. More precisely, an inscription located to the right above the entrance of the tower tells us that the construction started on August 9th, 1173. One of the purposes of the tower was to serve as the bell tower for the cathedral. However, the main purpose was to show the world the wealth and power of the city of Pisa. During these times, Pisa, with its mighty fleet, was one of the strongest and most powerful Italian cities. They had successfully waged war all over the Mediterranean Sea, and the new tower needed to reflect these victories. This is why the tower in front of you looks completely different than any ordinary bell tower. A few years after the construction started, the tower began to lean towards the southeast. This due to the fact that the tower was built on a poorly laid foundation only 3 meters deep. The tower was